Diving enthusiasts will soon be able to purchase their own personal submarine. A Dutch company has developed a personal submersible and is set to deliver the first mass-produced personal sub. Based in the city of Breda in the southern Netherlands, the company called U-Boat Works is one of only a handful to attempt to market personal submarines. There are considerable technological difficulties and safety concerns in submarine construction, but the company has already sold 6 of its Sequester line of subs. The Sequester can descend to 50 meters and has enough battery power to run its electric motors for 2.5 hours. Its tanks hold enough air for 36 hours, and it has a top speed of 3 knots. The craft is about 3 meters long and weighs 1 metric ton, making it light enough to be pulled on a trailer behind a pickup truck. The main advantage of the Sequester over traditional scuba diving is that its cabin maintains a constant pressure of 1 atmosphere, meaning that the craft can surface immediately without having to wait for a decompression period. If for some reason you can't surface, the onboard air tanks will keep you alive for 36 hours. The 2 major challenges in developing the submarine were to keep the costs reasonable and make the craft user-friendly, so almost anyone is able to operate it without difficulty. The company hopes it will eventually be able to mass-produce the submarine and bring costs down so that the unit will be more affordable. U-Boat Works representatives think that the submarines will prove very popular in the diving and tourism industries. When the pilot wants to dive, he secures the plexiglass hatch and then opens valves which allow water to enter the buoyancy tanks. To operate a Sequester, you need to go through a 4-day training course to obtain a license as a submarine pilot. This ensures that the pilot has a knowledge of general submersible theory, along with navigation, weather systems, stability, and the different systems needed to control the sub. The Sequester is fitted with swiveling, electrically powered propellers that allow it to move in any direction. There are depth control systems to make sure you cannot exceed the maximum depth. To surface, compressed air is used to expel water from the buoyancy tanks. If the submarine gets into difficulty underwater, then the computer will automatically bring the craft to the surface, even if the pilot ignores the alarm buzzer. There is a completely separate emergency system with separate air bottles, tubes, and valves that is completely without electronics, so the pilot can operate the submarine with a valve. This separate emergency system will also function by itself if the sub exceeds a certain depth. As a final fail-safe measure, the pilot can release the drop keel. This is a part of the lead ballast under the craft. This will also bring the craft to the surface. Inside the cabin, a constant pressure is maintained to keep people from getting the bends when they surface. The pressure integrity of the sub is tested to 250 meters, 5 times the depth they are supposed to dive to. The Sequester comes in 1-person and 2-person configurations, which at the moment are selling for €82,000 and €94,500. However, U-Boat Works doesn't have the domestic submarine market all to itself. Competitors include Seamagine, Hydrospace Corporation, and Noland Corporation, maker of the Bionic Dolphin. It seems the private submarine business is booming, with US Submarines saying its certified submarines carry 2 million passengers per year.